Alright. One more thing. Before I get into my review, as you can see, I did not finish my makeup in the time of the episode for Dr. Stone. So, I think probably I should scoot over here because I'm going to have the finishing of my makeup over in a box. Right here. I hope it's right here. It should be right here though. In a box right here. That's where my finishing to my look will be because I didn't finish. I told y'all I wasn't a makeup artist. But let's get into Dr. Stone. I love Dr. Stone. I'm reading the manga. I can go into more detail with Dr. Stone, unlike Fire Force, because I'm not reading the manga. I said it 1,000 times in there. But with Dr. Stone, I am reading the manga, and I've been reading it since January. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in my reaction a couple moments ago. But new video, and here we are. So, y'all just finished my reaction to Dr. Stone, and now we're here for the review. Hopefully you're here for the review. I hope you didn't just leave me off. But if you're here for my makeup, you're definitely still watching this. So here we are. So, Dr. Stone, we picked up last week. Taiju and Yuriza went off to infiltrate Tsukasa's empire and his country, whatever you want to call it. It's called Empire in the manga, and I believe on the show. So, Senku woke up. We got his backstory to what he did when he was all alone. It kind of mirrored the same thing as Taiju. And he, of course, told Yuriza and Taiju to go off and infiltrate Tsukasa's empire because he thinks he's dead. And Senku was going to go off and find out what's going on and who sent up that other smoke signal. During that time, Tsukasa and my girl, Kohaku, that's my favorite character in Dr. Stone, she, of course, saw, well, she didn't see, she'd been spying on him the whole time. She went, found Tsukasa, and they had an exchange. They fought. That, of course, ended in her being underneath a tree, and Senku came and saved her, built that, a chute. Built the contraption to get the tree off of her, and she, of course, looks at him. She's like, oh, I think I like you. I think I'm taking a liking to you. And that is where the episode picks up. And I'm happy because, as you can see from my reaction, I saw a lot of people I was excited to see in color and animated. I was so happy. Like, even like the second time I watched the episode, because I watched it again, I saw even more people that are in the manga animated, and I was just like, yeah, like, I'm so excited. This arc is basically the first, I would say this is when things really start to pick up. This is when I was reading it, this is when, like, okay, we get into the nitty gritty with stuff. Here we go, we're getting here. And like I said with Kimetsu no Yaiba in my reaction video, I hope you got, in my review, hope you watched it. Like I said in there, like, there's certain parts in manga where you see, like, stuff start to pick up. And Dr. Stone was a little bit slow in the beginning when you read it. Unlike Kimetsu no Yaiba, because it was, like, really eventful. But Dr. Stone, it was kind of like... But once we got here, which was fairly quickly, if you ask me, I was like, okay. I got more questions. It started creating questions for me, and it was answering questions at the same time. So, we're at a point where Senku and everybody that's basically revived from petrification is like, okay, what exactly is going on? Like, are we really not the only people here? And of course now Senku realizes they're not. And from Kohaku's calling his science sorcery, he also realizes, like, she doesn't know what science is, so she really must not be from the same time era that I'm from. And in their exchange, she's like, I like you. Like, you seem really cool. And he's like, Senku being funny because he's really, like, I love the humor and the comedy in this series. It's hilarious. Senku is like, alright, it's a little too early for you to be in love with me. Like, calm down. And she's like, yo, I didn't say it like that, bro. Like, God, you're cool. You're cool people. And it goes later on, we see, like, she's like, yo, I like you, but I don't trust you, because she's sleeping with the knives and sitting up. And he's like, yo, can you, like, ease up? Like, can you, like, go to sleep? And she like, nah. And, of course, they talk, and she's like, yeah, I see your sorcery and stuff. Like, I think I know somebody that could help you out. Like, he's like, well, I do need allies. And she's like, great. I know where to take you. I got somebody you can meet. I'll take you to the village. They go to sleep. They wake up. And Kaku was already out there because she goes to the hot springs and every day. And she goes to get hot healing water for her sister who is sick. Her sister, Rui, who is sick. And as she's going to get as she's getting the hot water and everything, and they're walking, Senku's like, so, why are you doing this exactly? And she's like, my sister, she's really sick, and, like, I'm a nuisance, so the only way I can really help her is to get this healing water. And at the same time, Senku's also, being the smart guy that he is, he's, like, he's figuring things out. He's like, yo, that's, like, that's not enough for a bath. So, like, how many times do you do this a day? And she's like, yo, it's training. Because as you can see, Koku's like, she legit. She ill. That's why she's my favorite character. Like, she ill. She's one of the best fighters. She's ill on the show. And you know she's not afraid. Because you saw she was willing to take on Tsukasa like it wasn't nothing. And she was giving him some problems. Because he was like, yo, you're a primitive. You're a savage. Which is why I like Koku. She's savage, yo. So, they get to the village, and that is where my excitement got really hyped, because we see Jinro and Kenro, and they are the dynamic duo of this series. Definitely the dynamic duo of the series. And they pop out, and they like, Koku, you know damn well you are not supposed to be bringing outsider here. And she's like, yo, he saved my life. Like, relax. And it's Kenro. Yes. Kenro is like, no. Because Kenro, the way he is, he's like super like straight and arrow. That's funny because he has a spear. But he's super straight and like he's straight and arrow. Like, no. Rules are rules. No. No outsiders. Anybody that's an outsider is a criminal. No. He's not coming in here. And of course, Jinro, that's my boy too. He's hilarious. He's like, of course, he's co-signing everything. Kenro saying like, yup, no, dead. And Senku is over there just analyzing, seeing everything. He takes the soap out, and because Koku's like, yo, you want to fight? You fight me, I'm gonna let him in. Like, that's where it's at. And of course, they shook. Like, well, Jinro is shook. Kenro's kind of like, ah. But Jinro shook. He's like, no, I'm good on that. Senku's like, you guys are crazy. And he's over there and he makes bubbles because they've never seen bubbles before. And that's how he realizes, like, they've never seen bubbles before. They're trying to attack bubbles. And he's just like, yo, that's crazy. Like, I'm going to use all of you guys because you guys aren't smart. I'm going to get all y'all on my team. It's crazy. And Koku is always realizing when Senku does that kind of stuff. And I like it. To make up for the lack of like as much action, I enjoy the humor and the educational aspect of this series. That's one thing I will say. I took a chance on Dr. Stone and I actually like it. But back to the review. In that moment, they call his bubble blowing sorcery, and Jinro's like, yo, I know exactly what to do. I know exactly how to defeat this. And he goes and he gets Best Boy Chrome. I stand for Chrome. Chrome is best boy. I think he's best boy in anime and manga. Like, best boy, period. And he goes, and Chrome is already on his way because he saw the bubbles and everything. And he's like, yo, you know I was going to pull up. Like, what's going on? So they explain to him, like, yo, he doing sorcery too, bro. Like, you gotta fight him. And Chrome challenges Senku to a battle of sorcery. And in this battle of sorcery, what we saw in Fire Force, you better have watched my review and my reaction. What we saw in Fire Force, my boy Chrome was tossing minerals like sodium and calcium and to change the fire different colors. Because if you didn't know, that's how you could change stuff. Change the reaction of chemicals and chemical reactions and minerals. See, I remember a few things. Is how that all came about. And Senku, of course, is not fazed by any of it because that's like middle school, elementary school to him probably. And he's like, all you're probably doing is like throwing chemicals in there. That's all you doing. And Chrome is like, oh man, I can't back down. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. So he goes inside. He gets this ball of sulfur, and he's like, I got a weapon, and I'm gonna show you guys. So he gets this ball, and he does, static. He rubs it all together. He goes up to Jinro. He's like, boop, and he's like, oh my god. And of course, Senku does it, takes it, and he's like, yo, you know what happens if you rub it on this leather like this? Watch this. Does it better. And it's hilarious. Like I said, the humorous elements of the show are great. Like, they're amazing. That's why I continue to read and watch. So, from this battle of sorcery that Senku obviously wins, Chrome is like, yo, you know what? Let's do math now. And Koku's like, nah, I think he's gonna win that, bro. All in all, after the shenanigans and all the funny stuff, they get down to the seriousness. Senku, being the Debo that he is, goes in Chrome's shed. He starts looking at everything he got, and then he realizes that he has a bunch of minerals and stuff. Oh, before that, though. Well, no, not before that, because that was really during. Koku's, like, bored with the situation. She goes off, and we get a little bit of her side story, but we'll get back to that after we do this real quick. Senku tries to get on Kenro's good side, and I believe Kenro means gold, if I'm not mistaken. So he makes him a gold-plated spear really quick, right? Just really quickly. In the middle of nowhere. Like, I'm just gonna gold-plate this man's spear that I just met that tried to kill me. It's cool. And he does all that to try to soften him up, and it kind of does, just a little bit. But he's like, nah, you still can't come in the village because you're an outsider. But you do whatever you want to do with Chrome. Chrome's crazy anyway. So he goes back to the village. Chrome and Senku go into the shed. They look at all their minerals, as all the stuff that Chrome collects. And Chrome is talking to Senku, telling him, like, yeah, I just collect all this stuff. I try all this new stuff, mix it together. It's real great. They're bonding. And it's one of my favorite things. And that's, like, I enjoyed watching them, like, bond and get together. Because I love Chrome and Senku. It's kind of like Senku has a new Taiju at this moment. And that's why it's really, really cool. And it's like Taiju, but it's someone... If Taiju really likes science, that's what I think Chrome is. And that's what Chrome is to Senku at this moment. So, in the midst of all that, at the same time that Chrome is telling Senku about Rui, Koku is actually going to see her, and we get a little bit of her character development with everybody that's like, yo, where was you at? You don't take this long. And she kind of got fussed out. And we also saw Rui. She's really fragile. She's the high priestess, so she's off on her own. Well, not on her own, but she's off, and they kind of like praise her. And she lives by, like, not lives by herself, but she's, at the temple and stuff. And she asked to be alone with Koku. And she's like, yo, please, like, you have to stop doing crazy stuff. Like, please, just, I know you're trying to help me. And you just get a little slice of their relationship. I'm not going to go too into it because I don't want to spoil anything. I don't know how to shut up when it comes to certain things, especially stuff I'm excited about. So, that was that. And back to Chrome and Senku, because that was a really big moment in the episode. Chrome is explaining to Senku, like, I got all these medicines because I was trying to save Rui, because he likes her, and he really seems to care about her. And Chrome Chrome, as much as he likes to say he don't like people, he has a heart. He has a soft spot. Not Chrome, Senku. As much as he tried to be all tough and all logical, he still has feelings. And he's like, his heart goes out to Chrome. He's like, you know what? I'm going to help you. And I'm also going to tell you the truth about some things. And he goes off and he tells Chrome about how the world was before. And basically lets him know a really difficult truth. And Chrome is moved. He's really upset about it because he can't believe like his ancestors did all this wonderful great things and now somebody destroyed it and now they're left to a primitive state. And Chrome is one of those people, he wants to know things, so this was really angering to him. So he tells Senku like, now I'm gonna help you, we're gonna get this together, because if your science can save Rui, then we need to do this. And basically Senku gets his second ally in the village from the villagers, from the primitive people that are there that probably know more about, can help him more to figuring out how to save everybody and how to bring civilization back and technology back to what it once was, which is really great and amazing. And I'm excited because this story is, I really enjoy this story. I really enjoy this series, and it's so much more to come. Again, I will go into predictions, but I actually don't remember exactly what's going to happen, but I do know what's going to happen in this arc. So, and I kind of like, in case you caught it, y'all don't know who Best Girl is in my opinion yet. I just saw her. If you think you know who it is, guess, and you can comment if you feel like it. If not, tell me what you guys think of Dr. Stone. I'm pretty sure that's all I got for the review, cause yeah, that's all I got for the review. Hopefully by this time you saw the end of my makeup look. Hopefully there's no box right here anymore because everything is done and you see my face. I hope you guys like my makeup. And I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my overall format. And I'm gonna try not to do part 1, part 2 to my makeup look. Hopefully tomorrow, Sunday, or tomorrow, I don't know. But for Kimetsu no Yaiba, it will be of a similar format, but the video will probably be put together. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and you like my content, and then you went and you watched the beginning of this look and you watched my reaction to Fire Force, because you didn't get the whole thing if you didn't. If you did, I hope you liked the video. I hope these 2 videos was enough to get you to subscribe to my channel, and I hope you guys like my content.